Hello everyone, this is Devin. In this video, we tackle an issue that is very relevant to a lot of people. This question is from JR3INC. He says, watched every single video so far. Thank you so much. It has become a part of my daily routine. I have a question that I struggle with and wonder if you could answer in a future video, as I'm sure other people are in the same position. How are you to be motivated, and how are you meant to find time for self-improvement when you are working a dead-end 9-to-5 job? I am currently a standard warehouse worker, and I try to implement strategies to improve or help me get through work, but it's so hard when working a job with no positive output in relation to myself other than a paycheck. Any thought on how to overcome this or what to change? Once again, keep up the awesome work. Loving your content. Thank you so much for this question. This is my favorite question I've had to answer so far. It's just awesome, very specific to your situation, much about success. And it's out of total respect that I give you the answer that I give you. It's out of love. The answer is work harder. That's it. That's the answer. The answer is to work harder. You work in 9 to 5. What are you doing 6 to 2? What are you doing on weekends? What are you doing on holidays that you don't have to work? What are you doing on half days? Right? Everybody, maybe they want me to come on here and give them some kind of technique or strategy or something that you can look at to better your life in this sense. But the majority of the people that are watching this video, I know your demographic, I know what you're interested in, I know how you spend your time. You need to work harder. If you are stuck in a job that you don't want to work in, if you are in a life circumstance that you don't want to be in, if you are in a relationship, if you are in a situation, if you are in anything that you don't like, it is your full-time job outside of your job to work on fixing that. And I have no better answer to this question than that. It is just, you've got to work harder. You have to put in the time. Life and its success is predicated on the amount of hustle and the amount of work that you're willing to do to succeed past your expectations, because everybody has the 8 hours, right? That's what everybody's gonna do. They're gonna put in 9 to 5. And then they're gonna go home, they're gonna check out, they're gonna get on YouTube, they're gonna get on Facebook, they're gonna do whatever it takes to forget about that whole time that they had at their job, and then they're gonna tune out. If you want to be an exception to the rule, you have to have strategies and habits that make you act like one. Because if you just want to be like everybody else, then a 9 to 5 is what you're going to have. But I don't have the energy. I'm tired when I get home. Then work on your nutrition. Work on your exercise. Start taking classes that get you feel more energized. Start doing things in your life that improve your energy level. That can't be an excuse. You can't be tired. You can't allow yourself to be stuck in this position going nowhere and just be miserable. Like, your life is so much more valuable than that. Your life is worth so much more than just being stuck at a 9 to 5 at a dead-end job with people that don't care about you. Like, you work that job because, as something that my father always said, is every job is honorable. Every job has honor to it. Even if you're a warehouse worker, you're still helping the world. You're still adding something to it. You're still maybe you're doing shipments. Maybe you're doing something to see that people get something that they need. And that's still a positive. But if that job is not in your soul, that's not what you want to do, then you work that job as much as you can and you put in your best effort. But every second you have to spend on working on another thing to get you out of that position into where you need to be, you need to be doing that. But I don't know what I want to do. I don't have any idea of what I want to do. You have so much that you can learn on that after 5 o'clock, after the bell rings and you get out. There is so much you can learn. Maybe you want to be a graphics designer. Maybe you want to be a content creator on YouTube. Maybe you want to do some kind of trade skill. You want to learn about electricity, like you want to become an electrician. Maybe you want to become a carpenter. I mean, there is just immediate options. If you don't know what you want to do, the best advice I have for you is keep trying stuff until you find something you want to stick with. And I always say that you should keep trying things, and if you don't like it, you shouldn't be afraid to quit. But if you find something you love, you're not going to want to quit it, and you'll stick with it. But that is the honest answer. I have a lot of techniques, I have a lot of strategies about finding jobs and about learning skills, and I'm going to go over that stuff. But I think that if I could ever give you a message that is important, if I could ever say something that is the most important, the core of what I believe and what I think self-improvement is about, it is about working harder. It is about taking a step forward, beating your expectations of the person that you think that you are, the energy level that you think that you have, the capabilities that you think that you have, and taking that and saying that is unacceptable, that is not my standard. I'm going to take this to the next level. I'm going to become stronger. I'm going to work 16 hours a day instead of 8. I'm going to sleep 4 hours a night if I have to do this thing. You can't believe what you're capable of if you just show yourself what you're capable of. If you just turn off all of those barriers in your brain and you let them go and you say, what the hell am I really on this earth to accomplish? Why am I really here? What do I really want to do? And you will work, and you should work every moment you have. And if you need to take a rest and if you need to take a break, then take your break and take your rest until you have enough energy to step up again and do that thing. Whatever your dream is, either spend all your time trying to find it that you have, or spend all of the time, if you know what it is, working on that and getting everybody else around you to care enough about it to pay you so that you can actually do it. Because it is a privilege to live outside of the 9 to 5. We don't get that privilege automatically. You need to have a skill that you've developed. You need to have discipline. And if you don't, then jobs are made, desk jobs where you're told by a boss to be at work at this time and to do this thing. Those jobs are made for people that don't have self-discipline and don't want to take their life to that level. And look, does everybody need to do that? No. Not like for some people, they might love their 9 to 5. I know plenty of people that have to get into work at 9 and they legitimately love what they have to do. Here at CLG, we don't have any rules about when people come into work. Some people come in at 11, some people come in at 10, some people come in at 1. It doesn't matter as long as you get your results done. But if you're talking about your kind of traditional cubicle life that you don't enjoy and you want a way out, the way out is self-discipline. The way out is working harder. There just is no other way around it. If you want to be successful, you need to do what it takes to be successful. And you need to take the time, all the time you have, and time is the only thing you have, to be the most productive you can be to accomplish the dream that you want to get. Take nothing else. There's no other advice. Take nothing else but that. Out of every video that I do, I can tell you right now, the most important thing you'll hear from me is that you need to step it up and work harder. And the most important thing I can tell you is you are capable of so much more than you think. Every one of you is capable of so much more than you think. Take this with you, work harder, get to your dream, get out of that position, work it until you don't need it. But every minute of your life that you can spend getting to that dream that you have, you need to be doing it.